As many of you already know, I've upgraded to a Thinkpad W541 from my Thinkpad T430, and the reason I upgraded had nothing to do with the power of the T430. I spec'd that T430 out, had a quad-core 3612QM in it, 8GB of DDR3, solid state drive, and it was a snappy machine. I was perfectly happy with it. The thing that really got to me though was the screen size. I just couldn't deal with the amount of screen real estate I had with the T430. It just wasn't enough. I wanted a larger laptop. So I went online and found this W541. And what I usually do on this channel is I'll buy a laptop as a bare bones system. So without a hard drive, usually with very little RAM, and then I'll just go and buy those separately. Get like 8GB or 16GB of RAM, 500GB solid state drive, of course new battery, and I'm good to go. Well, this time I decided to treat myself, so I bought this laptop 100% assembled and ready to go. I paid about $649 for this laptop, and yeah, that is a bit high for a W541. You can actually get the 1080p version of this for around, I think, 350 bucks used without a hard drive. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to what I got, I have the 3K version right here. Definitely consider taking a look at that 1080p version. Now, I know a lot of people are going to grill me about getting the 3K version, and there's nothing you could say to change my mind because I am loving this 3K screen. With all the old ThinkPad T series that I've used, I've been stuck with 1366 by 768 or 1600 by 900, and it really is a nice change to get a high resolution, high DPI screen. Now, some of you are probably saying, well, isn't that kind of counterintuitive because you bought a bigger screen because your vision's starting to go out and you're having a hard time seeing? And no, not really, because all I have to do is turn the scaling up to like 150 and it's fine. Now, a lot of ThinkPad aficionados don't like the 40 series, and I can kind of see why, even though I do like this laptop. There was a significant design change between the 30 series and the 40 series. The 30 series had a lot more curves to it. It wasn't nearly as boxy as this machine is. They put a lot of sharp edges into the 40 series to try to make it modern looking, I guess, and I think it looks okay. They changed the trackpad, so it's not centered anymore, which a lot of people find weird. I really don't mind it. And with the W540, and I believe the T440 as well, they got rid of the trackpad buttons, which was stupid. So this is the W541, so it has the trackpad buttons on it. That's why I bought the W541. But if you look at the W540, completely lacks physical trackpad buttons. Lenovo soon realized that they made a huge mistake by doing that because there was a lot of backlash against that. But yeah, the 40 series did not have any physical trackpad buttons. As you can see, the keyboard is also different as well. This is a full-size keyboard with the numpad to the right of it too. And the keyboard actually isn't centered, which ticks a lot of people off too. They like the old design with the 30 series where you just have the keyboard smack dab in the middle of the machine along with the trackpad in the middle of the machine. Concerning build quality, I was actually pleasantly surprised just because of all the bad things I've heard about the 40 series, and I gotta say, this thing still feels like a ThinkPad. It feels tough. It has that nice ThinkPad feel to it, that nice ThinkPad build quality. The body's composed of glass fiber reinforced plastic, and it feels like a durable laptop. Now, that being said, I broke it. And I'll get to that in just a sec after I talk about its functionality, but I managed to break the keyboard, and once again, we'll get to that in a second. As far as ports are concerned, on the right we have two USB 3.0 ports. You got most of this in the B-roll already. We have SD card reader, two USB 3.0 ports on the left, VGA and Thunderbolt 2. On the back, we have our charging port, which is different. Never design change there, but it's different from the 30 series charging port. The 30 series, well, the 30 series and before used a circular charging port. This one uses a square charging port, so I had to buy a new Lenovo power adapter. And we have Ethernet on the back as well. This one does have the docking station port. I do use a docking station with this laptop. I absolutely love my docking station. And of course has the panels on the back for easy access to the RAM and hard drive. The battery is a 6-cell on this model. Lasts for 2 hours. This is not a new battery, so with a new 6-cell, I'm not sure how long the battery life would be, but with this 6-cell that came with the laptop, getting 2 hours of battery life, probably going to end up upgrading to the 9-cell. Now, Concerning the keyboard, so, and this was before I started filming, this actually happened when I was at school, this entire section of the keyboard doesn't work. It just stopped working altogether. So I went on eBay, ordered a new keyboard, and hopefully that will fix the problem. And I haven't mentioned anything about power. This is their, or was their workstation line after all, until it was replaced by the P series. But this thing is not short on power. So we have a quad-core i7 in here, 8 gigabytes of DDR3, Quadro K1000M. That's not a gaming GPU, more of a GPU designed for some light 3D design and CAD work. But I did try out some gaming on this machine, ran Doom at around 30 FPS at low settings, I believe, and Minecraft ran very well on that machine. I don't remember the figures off the top of my head, but I will throw them up on the screen so you can actually see that in action. I also ran this through 3D Mark, the Firestrike test, benchmark, and once again, footage of that is going up, and ran it through Passmark as well. This thing is not short on power. Now, thermals are actually pretty good on this. The fan rarely spins up when it's just doing basic tasks like web browsing. Now, granted, I do have TP fan control installed on this, so that helps out a little. But the only time the fan really spins up is when either I open a game or I'm playing back like an HD video. When it comes to 15-inch systems like this, a lot of people are usually worried about portability. What's it going to be like lugging around a gigantic 15-inch laptop? And I can tell you from first-hand experience, it's really not that bad. I mean, I stuck with the T430 for a long time just because I really liked its size. It was really portable, easy to lug around. And this is actually the same. You know, I just take this, throw it into my backpack, and go. I don't really have any issues. It is a little bit heavy. This laptop's 6 pounds. So if, you know, you got back problems or you're not very strong, that might be an issue there. But as far as just carrying it around day to day, I commute over 100 miles a day between work, school, and home. Not that bad. And I really am enjoying the extra screen real estate. Coinciding with this channel's focus around budget daily driver machines and school laptops, would I recommend this as a basic daily driver for school? Absolutely not. No, if you're just looking for something to surf the web, watch some YouTube videos, read an ebook or two, this is not your machine. You're going to be much better off going with something like a T410, T420, or T430. You could easily put together a very good machine out of one of those laptops for around 200 to 250 bucks. You know, just buy the base laptop for around $100, throw in a cheap SSD, add a little bit more RAM, and you got yourself a great daily driver. Now, if you want something that has a little bit more beef, a little bit more power, dedicated GPU, maybe you're doing some machine learning on the side, want to train some small models using CUDA, this is your machine. That's what you're going to use it for, not a basic daily driver. And even in a case like that, this isn't your only option. There are plenty of other laptops of this price range, of this era, with dedicated GPUs and quad-core processors. You could easily find a similarly spec'd Dell Precision of the same year for the same price. So not your only option. I was just interested in taking a look at this machine specifically, so I bought it as my daily driver. And once again, it's okay. I just keep thinking about the broken keyboard, and I'm like, no, how could it break already? Why 40 series? Why did you do that to me? Anyway, guys, that's going to be about it for this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. If you didn't like this video, please tell me why. And of course, please do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys know how to support me. Just check out all the links in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next installment of AA Computers and Technology. And I'll try to keep you guys updated on the state of this W541 on Facebook. And yeah, we did actually release a teaser of this video on Facebook. So if you've been wondering where this video is, then you probably have not subscribed, or I guess not really subscribed, but liked or followed. That's what it is. You have not followed the Facebook page. So if you want to stay up to date with everything AA Computers and Technology, don't forget to go and check out the Facebook page. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next installment of AA Computers and Technology.